gardeners and fellow Christians, Jesus followers, Jesus disciples, whatever you identify as. Or maybe you aren't a Jesus follower and you're just a gardener. Hey there. And thanks for being here. I am Andrea Stewart, and this is my new channel, Simply Andrea Stewart. I'm really thrilled to be here today, and on this channel we will embark on a journey together. Well, this will really be just a scrapbook kind of my journey, and we'll be exploring God's wonderful creation through gardening, and we'll dive deeper into His Word. And after being a Christian my entire life, we're gonna really learn how to navigate the Bible and do devotionals and be self-led, well, not self-led, but led by the Spirit, and being more active in my Christian walk more than I have been before. And I also want to just get my hands dirty and worship God through the garden, and also grow cool stuff, grow cool plants, grow awesome organic delicious veggies and food for my family. And I'm Andrea Stewart. I live in Riverside County in California, and our growing zone is 9A, 9B, it kind of depends. Our map is a little bit wonky where we live, and we get weird weather sometimes. It gets really hot in the summer. It could be up to like 110. In 2020, it got up to 116, which is just like unheard of for here. And in the winter, we get some freeze. So I'm able to grow things here that, 20 minutes down the freeway, they are not able to grow because they don't get freeze hours. And we live on a 2-acre property surrounded by God's glory. It's somewhat a desert, but we essentially live in a riverbed. So there's also like water, there's sand, there's cool plants and different kinds of animals that I hadn't never seen in this area before moving here. And then we have neighbors, and they have like horses and cows and all kinds of animals, and we have a goat, we have some chickens, we got dogs and cats and children. My husband and I have children. We have a little collection of an orchard with like 20 to 30 fruit trees. Not really sure exactly what number. I think it used to be 28, but I'm not sure where we're at right now. We have a berry patch that's just overflowing right now with leaves and vines, and we're growing all kinds of delicious things. And I have a small vegetable garden. It's a work in progress for the past 3 years. Every single year has brought different challenges. Otherwise, I would have a huge garden here. But my husband has very little interest in growing vegetables. He's down to grow fruit trees, but that's about it. And berries. So I've got to do the main work in the vegetable garden, and so it's not as big as I would have expected it to be by now, but that's okay. All in God's timing, right? If it was as big as I'd expected it to be 2 years ago, this past year, it would have failed. So we'll get more into that another time. It's a whole long story in itself. But anyways, gardening isn't just a hobby for me. Gardening has been my way to connect with God and to escape this world. So it's kind of ironic that now I'm turning to YouTube to try to connect with other gardeners, because gardening has been my way to heal from anxiety and depression over the years. And so once again, I'm turning to that because I have a 9-month-old baby, and I have had postpartum depression, and that's pretty normal. And it has been amazing to get into the garden and just feel peace, and to practice patience, and to have grace with myself, because gardening, there is no perfect gardener. And while I would like to be a perfect mom, I'm also not a perfect mom. So it's been a great escape in that way. And I want to cultivate this property we have. I want to create a beautiful space, and here I want to be able to come home every day and find peace and solace and connect deeply with God, and bring friends here and connect with them and have devotionals, and to be able to show them how awesome God is and how cool things are that He created for us to enjoy. And faith is one of my core principles in my life. You know, it's like family, faith, friends. Family definitely and faith go hand in hand for me. And so if I'm sharing my values and influencing anybody, I need you to know that what I believe, and I'm not going to waver on that. I'm going to have videos I don't speak about God at all, but in the back of my mind, I'm worshiping Him through all things I do. And without Him, I would not be blessed with my family. I would not be blessed where I live. My husband, I met through church. So quite literally, my entire life has been founded on God. And, through Him, I've been given so much joy and so many wonderful things and experiences. If you're still here, hopefully, watching this video, this channel is for you. And if you're still here, leave me a comment. Tell me about yourself. Tell me what you're doing on your channel, what your Instagram is, so that I can come follow you too. My Instagram is actually the same name as my YouTube channel, so I'm pretty easy to find. And I would love to connect with you, whether you're a woman or maybe you're a man and you're here because you're also a faithful believer and you're wanting to do gardening. Cool. Drop a line and we'll connect. It'll be awesome. And I can't wait to see who's out there and to just join this awesome, faithful gardening community, and see you soon.